good, YouTube? What's good, everybody? If you hear a lot of banging, they're fixing the roof up because of the storm that passed here through. I think like a couple of months ago. I forgot the hurricane name, but yeah, I think it did a damage on some of the areas in this house. Um, so yeah, they're just patching it up. But anyways, man, today's video is about Malika Andrews. Now, Malika Andrews right here, as you can see, right, this is the guy she went to high school with, or he's claiming that he went to high school with her. His name is Eli Rogers. And he was talking about how Malika Andrews is a go-getter. She's that type of female that will get you in trouble. She'll force things on you. She'll say, okay, yeah, let's do this, okay, and the next minute she'll back out of it and snitch on you. So what happened was she and her friend, or she was dating a friend of his, and he wanted to get intimate with her, right? So they went to the movies, and she told him to put his fingers where the sun don't shine, right? And he said that basically she ratted him out. You know what I'm saying? And she said, "Oh, don't trust Malika Andrews. This is not the first time she's done this." You know what I'm saying? And then there was another incident where she got high off of hand sanitizer, which hand sanitizer does contain 60 to 65% alcohol, so you can get drunk off of hand sanitizer. The same thing with the glue. The glue that you use in elementary school, you could get high off of that too. You know what I'm saying? Because that also contains 60 to 65% alcohol. Anything substance you can get high off of. High or drunk off of. It depends on how much alcohol is in it. But that's the craziest thing I've ever heard. Getting high off of hand sanitizer. I know it contains alcohol, but I didn't know you could get high off of that. That's smart thinking, because obviously you don't want to get, too drunk, but But when I was watching the video, I'm not saying that he was lying about I'm not saying that he was lying about the drug and alcohol thing, or not the drug, but the alcohol thing. But there was clips where he was basically saying Malika Andrews didn't play any sports. That I had a big problem with, because in her bio, if you go on her Wikipedia page, it clearly states that she played volleyball, track, or lacrosse. She played one of those, So right off the bat, I knew that this was not 100% accurate when he said that, she didn't play any sports. For a fact, she did play sports, because, it says it right in her bio, So, like I said, man, you're going to have people that come out like this, like Eli Rogers, and claim that, she was this, promiscuous girl, who just likes to get people in trouble and then back out the last minute, And then, I want to be shocked if another person comes out and say, "Oh, Malika Andrews tried the lesbian experience because she was tired of men and stuff like that, abusing her and stuff like that." You know, like I wouldn't be shocked if another one of her colleagues or former classmates comes out and say, yeah, Malika Andrews, you know, she tried to, you know, engage in, you know, you know, sexual activities with me, and this is coming from a female. I'm just saying hypothetically, because there's been a lot of people that come out the woodshed and talk bad things about her. So I can't play it because I don't want to, but it's just one of those things. You're gonna have to face the consequence. Now, will she talk about it? I don't know. I don't think she'll probably bring it up. I don't think she cares. That was probably in the past. She's a better person now, hopefully. I'm not gonna come on here every day and you know, take up for Malika Andrews. She's a, she's a, she's a grown woman. Um, she's, you know, she has to own up to her actions. Now, if she did all this, then that's a bad look on her. But if this guy's just coming on here trying to get clickbaits and just saying anything to get popularity, it works. That's the nature of YouTube. I mean, you could go in here and say anything about anybody, and you could be an instant star. You know what I'm saying? But if he really went to high school with Malika Andrews and he experienced everything, then I'm probably gonna have to take his word for it. The only thing I didn't disagree about him was, he said that Malika Andrews never played any sports, which is wrong because she did play sports. I think her sister and herself played sports. And for the simple fact that a lot of people don't know that is Wojnarowski was the one who put Malika Andrews on the map, right? And then obviously she went through her way to, did a little bit of sideline reporting and stuff like that. So she waited for her opportunity, or not even waited. She took her opportunity and ran with it. I think she's the one who set up Rachel Nichols to get fired. I really do think, because I don't think if Rachel Nichols was still here doing what she's doing right now, I don't think Malika Andrews would have been in the position that she is right now today. So I do think Malika Andrews had 70% to do with what happened to Rachel Nichols and Maria Taylor. Now, Maria Taylor, she went off to go do bigger and better things. The next day, Rachel Nichols, she still had the jump for now. She did apologize. And this is all for YouTube, as you can see. But, she did apologize, but the damage was already done, So, ESPN fired her to let her go. They switched the TV show from the jump to NBA Today. And yeah, the star was born, But everybody before that, everybody thought, oh, Malika Andrews is a cutie. Oh, she's good. Oh, she's good looking. Now everybody hates her, we haven't seen this before, Like when the newcomer is here, it's like, oh, Rachel Nichols. I never thought Rachel Nichols was a racist. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think ESPN wants to keep a racist under their company, Let somebody else deal with that bull crap, because once you're a racist, you're always a racist. Just like once you're a cheater, you're always a cheater, That's going to be in your genes for the rest of your life, That's going to be a part of you for the rest of your life. So, whoever picks her up didn't do their homework, I guess. But people change. I do believe in second chances. People do change. But they have to change for the better, you know. Um, but she did apologize, you know. She did apologize. But again, the damage was already too late. Um, so, I mean, I hope I don't have to hear more terrifying stories like this. Getting high off of hand sanitizer. That's funny. That's funny. I know people who got high off of glue, but hand sanitizer, oh boy, uh, that's a whole nother story. But I hope I don't hear another story like this again from Malika Andrews or from anybody else. But then again, you never know. I mean, going to a prep school, I mean, I've been to boarding school before, so I understand what Eli Rogers was saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to get approval. Like, they actually don't. They actually disown, not disown, but their rules is strict. You know, there's no dating in boarding school at all. I've been to boarding school for 2 months. Like it's nothing like going to public school at all. Um, like it's totally different. Ah, damn. But fuck. But yeah, man. So we're gonna see what they have to say, and yeah, this is about like 9 minutes long. Um, I'm only going to go halfway, so I'm gonna stop like at 5 minutes.
Why? It's possible. He could be clout chasing.
Like I said.
But I'm gonna go and report it because, in my opinion, it sounds a lot like her. I'm sorry. It just does. So anyway, this guy named Eli Rogers. And he said that he went to high school with Malika Andrews. He said they went to Mountain Springs Preparatory Academy. And this is for troubled youth.
Mm-hmm.
Now that matches up with Malika Andrews' biography. That she went to a high school for troubled youth in Utah. Now, her bios all say that she had behavioral and mental health issues as a child, right?
Eating disorder too.
Excuse me. What he's saying is, no, she went out there to conservative Utah because she was extremely promiscuous. Extremely. Alright? But you know, in today's society, you can't LUT shame anybody no more. Unless you're a man. He also said that she is extremely underqualified, in his opinion, for the position that she's got. She didn't really earn it. She got it through connections. Her father is connected to the Golden State Warriors because she's from the Bay Area. But that's pretty much how she got connected into the industry.
Shout out to sports. For sports money. I'll put the link in the description box down below if y'all want to hear the rest.
In high school, when they would go through the gym and athletics, she never paid attention. She had no interest in sports. She was too busy looking cute. And she really don't know nothing about sports. And that comes across on any show she does. She really don't know what the fuck she's talking about. But she's such an egotist, such a narcissist, that she'll try to sit up there and lecture a Kendrick Perkins or Richard Jefferson, a sport that
That's what I
Now,
said.
I guess to get sexual release, allegedly, she asked him to do this, but then she went back
And told on him.
and told on this guy and said that, I guess,
I would stop right there, yo. That shit was funny. And I didn't even see the video, and I knew right off the bat, because like I said, I spent like 2 years in boarding school. So, whatever school where she went to, but boarding school, is prep school, boarding school, she went to some type of school for treatment, you know, and, you know, obviously her mom had the money at the time to, you know, get her help, you know. So she was suffering from mental disorder. She was suffering from bulimic. You know, she couldn't really keep anything down. You know, her mom thought at first she was, you know, pregnant or whatever. And then she had like an eating disorder or something like that. But yeah, man, we're gonna get into the video. Not video, but we're gonna get to the rest of the video. We're probably like what, 5 minutes in.
allegedly.
And I saw Ticket too. I saw Ticket TV too. I don't know if that's the same Ticket. He's on that sports show with Mars and, you know, that dude with the glasses. I forgot his name. So I'm gonna see what he has to say about him. He never really liked it, Malika Andrews. He's done a few rants on her before. So I might probably do Ticket tomorrow or later today. So we're gonna finish the rest of the video. God, this is 9 minutes and 12 seconds. Oh.
Digitally, R-A-P-E, her. Yeah, that's the type of person she is, allegedly. Alright? Then he said that she and a friend of hers, this Carly girl, that I said whose father works in Hollywood, they got inebriated off of hand sanitizer, which I didn't know you could do until I looked it up. It's dangerous, potentially, but she got...
Who the hell doesn't know that? I just said that it contains 60 to 65% alcohol. You can't get drunk off of that, just like how you could get drunk off of any substance. As long as it contains alcohol in it, you could get drunk off of it, you know. Yeah, I've seen people get drunk off of glue, or high off of glue, I should say. Hand sanitizer. My bad, I need to get something to eat. I might probably order some Chinese food.
He's saying all of this because he doesn't like how ESPN let go, fired Jalen Rose. And a lot of people believe that the main reason why Jalen Rose was terminated was because of the get your finger out of my, armpit crap that Malika Andrews pulled. You know, but I'm gonna tell you something. That sounds a lot like her. A snitch, revealing things about people that she's like she's a gossip. But she seems like she will Desiree Washington. And I think people might get that reference. That is somebody that, because of their reputation, see, she has a reputation to fulfill. And that is, she already has this rep of going in there, promiscuous. So, she got what she wanted out of the dude, but then, when she got what she wanted, she threw him to the side. So it sounded like she honeypotted him.
Master of manipulation.
And I believe it. I do. I'm sorry. I believe it. I do. Um, at the end of the day, there's certain patterns with this person um, that I just see that match up with this. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. It is what it is. Could he be, could this guy be lying? He could be. But the information he's putting out there, it makes sense. It matches up with what I've seen with her and what I've heard about her. But anyway, so what you guys think? What's happening, lady?
Alright, so that was Too Raw for Sports. I'll put the link in the description box down below. Or I just tag them, whatever. But yeah, man, like I said, it's crazy. If what Eli is talking about is true, then I would say it was in the past. I think a lot of people do dumb crap in their past. A lot of people are not perfect. Obviously it takes them a long time to mature as adults. I mean, she's still in her late. Yeah, she's still in her late 20s. So this took place when she was probably what 16, 17 years old. So like, yeah, people mature. It takes time for people to mature. You don't fully mature until you in your 40s. That's for men and women. You don't fully mature. You're not fully mature until you hit your 40s. So when you're in your 20s, your teens, your 30s, you're still a kid in the head. Like, you're not fully developed yet. So I don't know. A lot of people do stupid stuff when they're young. Um, I don't shame nobody for for their past, whether it's good or bad. But in hindsight, you just have to make amends and get better. Get better and do better in life, which I think she has gotten better. Hopefully, but it is what it is. Um, so yeah, so like, comment, subscribe, and like I said, I hope this is not more to come. I'm pretty sure, because I'm skeptical that a lot of people are gonna come out and say, oh, like, what if this is a female? What if a female comes out and say, oh, Malika Andrews went to experience, lesbo with me, you know what I'm saying? Like, lesbo action with me, like she was tired of guys, using her, abusing her and stuff like that, so she wanted to see what was like on the other side of the fence, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, people are like that. People are now starting to come out more, which is scary, looking at the R. Kelly and the Bill Cosby incident, a lot of people are coming out more. Like, why you didn't come out when he did this the first time? Oh, nobody was going to believe her because Bill Cosby was famous at the time. Now that he's not famous, I mean, I'm not saying that he's not famous now. He's still famous, but he doesn't have that pop that he had back in the 80s. You know what I'm saying? Where he was drugging all those girls and doing this and doing that. Same thing with R. Kelly. Now that they're used up like an old condom, they can now finally say, he did this and he did this to me. Now everybody's gonna start believing them because they don't got the magic no more like they used to. So it's kind of like how Malika Andrews is right now. Like, a lot of people are coming out the woodshed, you know, claiming that she did this or she did that, or she experienced, lesbianism, or, what I'm saying, that's some crazy story like that. So I hope it's not true. But then again, going to these prep schools, you never know. I mean, these kids never keep quiet. You know, as soon as they find an opportunity, they will strike, and you know that's just how it is. You know, I'm pretty sure if she went to a public school, I highly doubt nobody would come out and say what they said. But since it's a prep school, you know, little privacy. You know, I mean that school is exposed. You know, that school is exposed. So, you know, I mean, everybody knows what you do. You know, so. But anyways, man, it is what it is. Like, comment, subscribe. Till next time, take care of yourself and each other on the road to 1K.